Speak your soul. Speak your soul. Just let it go. Let it go. Speak your soul. Speak your soul. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow.
Welcome to another session of Speak Your Soul Sessions. This is Slept On Shay, and I know it's been a long time since I've recorded a session. The new year has happened and everything, and one of my best friends is like, please record more sessions. I actually enjoy listening to you. And although the channel is relatively in a, low visibility stage right now, one day it'll blow up. It still matters to me that at least even just one person enjoys the content. Just one person loving your work makes a difference. But let's get right into it. Enough about that. So let's talk about the benefits of marriage, and I'm specifically speaking from the male perspective, although I am a lady. We often hear that men don't want to participate in marriage because they feel as if they'll lose some control. They feel like they'll be trapped in an institution. It's like I have to deal with a woman for decades telling me what to do. So if marriage just is not for you, then that's fine. If it's the idea of it suffocates you and you genuinely know yourself, you're self-aware, and that you won't be happy, then don't get married. Marriage is not something to take lightly, and loving or choosing not to love for the long term in that way is very subjective. It's very personal. However, there are men out here who just try to control the narrative for all men, right? Like, they feel entitled almost to discourage other men who might want marriage, just talk them out of it, discourage them, be pessimistic about it, be negative about it. Like, whatever is or isn't for you, it's all about you. But you can't try to generalize what people decide to do with their lives, right? So the reason I bring this up is there are benefits to marriage. Several hundreds of sources are alluding to this, and I'll link these sources below, but from Black Men's Health to Harvard Health to Psychology Today, it's all alluding to the fact that man being married is beneficial. So let's dive into why. According to Black Men's Health, married men live longer. I would argue that it's because wives are always nagging their husbands about scheduling doctor's appointments and just really into their health. And I would imagine as a wife, I'm married and I'm single, but you want your husband to live a long time. You want him to be around, so you're nudging him like, hey, take care of your health. It also states that, according to Black Men's Health specifically, that married men make more money. So the reasons why, according to an article by the name of Debunking the Ball and Chain Myth of Marriage for Men, they tend to earn more, save more, and have access to a second income, generating much more accumulated wealth than single men. Alrighty, so I can imagine going deeper into that if you're a married man, you have a wife to support and take care of, so you want to make a lot of money. And then if you put children into the picture, you definitely want to have a high-paying job, a high-earning job. And then you have two incomes. You and your spouse can put your money together. You can invest. You can accrue generational wealth. Like, it's beautiful to be able to have two incomes. It's beautiful to, go for that $100,000 job or more because you got a lot of mouths to feed, but it's a lot of responsibility. But hey, there's nothing wrong with making a lot of money. That sounds wonderful. It says right here in Black Men's Health again, which once again I'll link in the description, that married men get more action. It's kind of like when you have somebody living with you, you have access to those special moments, hint, hint, all of the time. Like, that's really lovely. And then once again, back to health, it says that married men have better overall health, especially heart health. And once again, it's saying that married men live longer and they have better heart health. If you have better heart health, you live longer, right? So that's wonderful. So you make more money, you're healthier. That's wonderful. And this makes me giggle, but it says that married men behave better. They actually listen to their partners, they take fewer risks, they eat better, and they maintain healthier lifestyles. Married people, keep regular doctor's appointments. It's, so there are some true benefits to being married as a man. Okay, and let's look at another source. Psychology Today says that married men are happier. Okay, I know we're talking about wealth and health. However, those emotions, it doesn't go into why, married men are happier. Definitely got to look into that. But if it's saying that married men are happier, wealthier, and healthier than their single counterparts, like this is deep. So if you're a man who wants to be married, you believe in marriage, and you have like your single friends or other men, who knows, out on social media or whoever, your daddy, just saying marriage is terrible, show them the research. Once again, if you have made up your mind that you just want to be single forever, you rather have friends with benefits, or you even believe in polygamy, just be honest about where you are and what you believe about your love journey. Don't be out here deceiving people. A woman wants a long-term committed relationship, she wants marriage, that, and you're pretending or manipulating her into thinking that you want that too, when that is far from the truth. Now, that is not okay. However, if you honestly think that you would be healthier, happier, wealthier without marriage, then it's your prerogative and it's fine. But understand that marriage has some benefits. And then I think about the legality behind it all. Being able to, if you own a business, leaving it, in your wife's name, or if you want to pass off generational wealth, just legalizing that process is amazing. I believe also that in which state is it? Hold on. Let me look this up. Okay, so I looked it up, and the state is Georgia. This article that I'm also going to share in the description says that in Georgia, if you have a child out of wedlock, and this is the source's words, not mine, that your child is not legitimate. Now, if you marry the mother of your child, the child is legitimate, but otherwise you have to file some type of petition for you to legitimize your child. So imagine if there is a situation where things don't work out, that could be financially taxing. You got to go through the legal process, court process. That's emotionally taxing. So, and if you really are that man who's like, look, I've owned a business for 10 years and I'm really concerned about being robbed of everything I have. I'm already established. Before I met this woman, I want to ensure she loves me for me. Then prenup is an option. Prenups are not only for wealthy celebrity couples. It's possible to have a prenup and still have trusts or a will and estate planning where you can still set the love of your life up for success, and your children up for generational wealth if you're not here anymore. But still, if things go left, you can still be protected. So there are options where you can set yourself up and protect yourself and do whatever you need to do to feel secure. So if you're the person who wants to get married but you're guarded and wondering like if it really is beneficial, it is. Just read the articles. But once again, it's a personal choice. You have to really want it. It has to be something that in your mind there's no doubts about you wanting to be committed and willing to do or sacrifice, compromise, and all of that jazz. There are legit benefits. There are ways to protect yourself. It just takes discernment, choosing the right woman. And once again, sometimes things don't work out, and if it doesn't work out, there are ways for it not to go completely left and you to feel robbed. And just I think the most damaging part of divorce, though, is how it affects kids if you have them. I think that can be tough and rough, but otherwise you can protect yourself financially. You can always love again if a marriage doesn't work out. Like, life is all about change and adaptability and knowledge, and having the right resources and making the right moves to make life work out for you. But being married to somebody ain't all bad. And then one last thing, to get back to that happier tidbit, because we're talking about not just the health and wealth, but how it makes you feel emotionally after a long day of work and you chose the right person. I would imagine it feels good to come home to that person after a long day. They're rubbing your back, they cooked you a meal, they showed up for you. And this is mutual. This is vice versa, not just a woman doing this for a man, but the other way around. It's just nice when you actually have a person who is your best friend, not you forcing chemistry, connection, a vibe, when this is really your person and you get to enjoy a beautiful life with them. Life is only what you make it, and marriage, I would imagine, is only what you make it. Okay, and I'll go ahead and end on that note. Thank you so much for listening to another session of Speak Your Soul Sessions, and don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe so that you never miss a session, and of course share this to people who are having doubts about getting married. Share this to people who hate the idea of marriage. All exposure is good exposure, so have a good day, morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you may be in the world.